Today's date is 9 January 2014. This is Zulfikar Stein children. I'm going to conduct your speaking test. First of all, to be familiar with you, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself. Good morning. Could you first tell me your full official name?
Good morning. My full name is Muhtasim. I'm currently a student of Geelong Grammar School of grade 12. I currently live in South Kulshi in the fourth level of a 5-story building which is called NNC.
Okay. So, are you a student or you're doing a job?
No, I'm a student of science.
Right. You say that you live in NNC moment. Is that a house or an apartment?
It's an apartment system. It's a 5-story building with 10 apartments.
Okay. So what is the basic difference between a house and an apartment?
Well, in a house is basically spacious. It has lots of things like a backyard or a garage. On the other hand, a building is very crowded where 10 families can live together.
Correct. Okay. Is there any specific part of the apartment you live in that is very, very disgusting to you?
Yes, there is a unhygienic and a part that I dislike, which is the stairs in the garage of the building. The garbages are scattered everywhere and it's not properly cleaned.
Okay. So, what can you do to make changes to this?
Well, what I thought of doing was suggest the manager to hire a janitor so that he can frequently clear the stairs and wherever he sees garbage.
Okay. Okay, Rocky, let's talk something about clothes. Which kind of clothes do you wear for your school?
Well, when I go to school, I have a formal school uniform which involves a blue pant, a formal blue pants with a white shirt and a black tie.
Alright. So, do you like to put on formal dress or casual dress?
If I had the choice, I'd choose definitely casual because it's way more comfortable than formal clothes.
Okay. Okay. So, do you think it is necessary to establish a good uniform in school, college, or in workstation?
Well, I think it's a good thing to have a specific formal uniform because it shows us where we're from. It represents our workplace or school. In my case, it represents school.
Okay. Do you like to get clothes as gift from your friends or your family?
No, I do not. I like to choose my own clothes because I think about the comfort of wearing it. I do not actually care much about how good I look in it, so I like to choose my own clothes.
Okay. What do you think about the fashion in clothes?
Well, nowadays there are many types of clothes, many types of fashions and many trends in clothes. We can see people wearing jeans and formal clothes, and many people even, like me, I'm trying to actually make a new trend. I'm wearing pajamas even outside.
Right, okay. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to give you a card. On the card you'll find a topic and you'll also find some guiding questions. Based on that you have to prepare a talk for 1 minute and you will have 1 minute time to take notes. Here is your topic and you can make notes here. Would you like to start now?
Yes. There is this one family occasion I'm looking very forward to. After my exams, there will be our summer vacation, and that's when my dad decided to go to Thailand. So it's going to be my first time in Thailand, and I'm very looking forward to a new environment, meeting new people, and trying new type of food. And I'm pretty sure we'll have a lot of fun because it's very popular for its beach, the Pattaya beach. So I'm really looking forward to visiting that place.
Okay. So, do you have plan to go to some other places rather than this one?
Well, wherever it is, I just want to go somewhere I haven't gone before and try and go somewhere new to see.
Can you tell me the name, or you have any name in your mind?
I have one particular country in mind, which is Egypt, because I'm really interested about the pyramids and the Sphinx.
Right. Okay. Okay. Does your family have often special events?
Not really. Our parents are kind of busy. My mom is pretty much occupied with handling children. My younger sister, on the other hand, my dad's whole day is spent in the office. He goes to since the morning and comes back at night.
Okay. Okay, Muhtasim, let's talk something about family celebrations. What type of special occasions are generally celebrated in your country?
In our country, the occasions which are most frequently celebrated are either weddings or receptions or birthdays. And our tradition, our other Bengali traditions like Bengali New Year, then the victory days are often celebrated publicly. As we can see when we go anywhere, we can see huge gatherings of people celebrating, or even sometimes out of happiness, giving away free food to people.
Right. How important is it for families to celebrate occasions together?
I think it's pretty much important, especially for me, since both my parents are busy, so we don't get much time to spend together. So I think these are small opportunities. These small family occasions are small opportunities for me to have some family time with them.
Are family occasions as important today as they were for former generation?
Well, I think the value is more now, since before people were less occupied, less busy compared to nowadays. So they had more time with their families, they had more time together. But unlike now, due to the development of the country, now everyone's busy, even starting from the young generation. Everyone's busy with school and cramped schools and all the other activities, extracurricular activities, so they get occupied with their work, their study. Everyone gets occupied by adults get occupied with work, so we have less time together as a family.
Okay. In the future, what kind of units or groups will people live in, do you think?
So far, we see very less people living together as family, because when children grow up, they usually go abroad and study, stay alone. So usually after some years, when the child grows up, the family kind of breaks apart. They don't have much contact. And so I think the units that people will live together as will become smaller and smaller as time passes on.
What impact have modern lifestyles had on neighborhood communities?
Oh, what I think is it's breaking apart the unity, because the modern lifestyle, the development of technology makes a person more independent, because it helps.
More eccentric.
More eccentric.
They remain busy with themselves.
Yes, and it makes life easier. So people nowadays have to be less dependent on others, so they can live alone, depending on the technologies only.
Okay. Thank you very much. Your test is over.